Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the boat. Me and Kieran. Kieran's just got the parking van and the trailer up. We're at Herne Bay. This is the second time we've launched with actually. We came out of here last week. I didn't do a video. I just wanted a day off, to be honest, to do a bit of fishing and have a good laugh with mates rather than have to keep worrying about filming. But we had a few smooth hands, a few bass and things. And to be honest, bass is what we're after today. We're also going to try for a bream, because there has been a couple caught out of the Thames estuary. Yep, sea bream in the Thames estuary. Crazy, I know, but there has been a couple. It's the old famous clock tower of Herne Bay. It's a lovely, lovely ramp here. Kieran joined up this year to be a member. You have to pay to get the key. You have to have insurances and all that sort of stuff to be kosher, which obviously Kieran is. So yeah, I'm not really sure where we're heading today. We're going to go and try and... I think there's a bit of reef that we found on Navionics that we've been looking at. We've been looking at marks and bits and bobs for the last few weeks since we've known about coming here and using this slipway. I'd say it's a lovely, lovely slipway. The wind isn't exactly in our favour today. It's flat calm in here, but out there it's probably going to be a little bit more lumpy, but not massively, because it's only light winds, isn't it?
It's a little bit ropey out there.
A little bit ropey. says Mr. Chunder Train. To be fair though, it was rough when we came out here last week for the first couple of hours, and he was alright, so I'm sure he'll be alright today, because it's nowhere near as bad as what it was. Nowhere near as bad as what it was. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Well, I'm going to get off of here and we'll get on out there, and I'll bring you back when we get to the first stop. Right, so at the first mark, I had a fish almost instantly, and I have to say I'm very, very happy. It was massive. It was a really, really, really big dogfish, yeah, you guessed it. Kieran's been lucky and not caught one, but he's reeled himself in. Oh dear. What is that? Bit of reef. Where's my button?
It's just a fisherman's arsehole.
Nice. Bait today, some nice lugworm, really nice lugworm actually. Some really chunky commons, which is what went for the bass. Kieran had some old carp in his freezer, which I don't think is going to be any good, but if nothing else, it'd be chum. Let me just show you what sort of ground we're over. So we're pretty close to the shore, to be fair, because there's no need to be any further out. Oh, hang on, let me turn this head torch off. No. There we are. So you can see there, it's quite rough and bumpy, and that's what the bottom looks like. So we're in 22 foot of water, 22.5 foot of water. Yes, you can see the numbers, but it's not a secret spot. You can't really see. Daylight is coming. I can see it a lot better in real life than you can see on my phone. I can just about get it there in the light. So we've got this nice... Say? No, you can't see them. No, it's not. It's too dark. Yeah, like I say, we're probably, what would you say, Kieran, a mile offshore? Yeah, about a mile offshore. And we, like I say, we fished here last week, and there was plenty of other boats on this mark, so it obviously does fish. And literally just over there on that bit of beach, again less than a mile away, is where we fish for the hounds on the shore. So they've got to be here, as well as the bass. So I had bass here last week. It's only Kieran and Damien when we was here. Obviously dogfish as well. I think we had a couple of little hounds here as well. Oh yeah, we had a few dabs as well, didn't we? Yeah. Even on this rough ground we had dabs, which was pretty mad. But yeah, it just goes to show you. This place is littered with pots though, so if anyone's local or thinking about coming here, do look out what you're doing. And when we come out pretty gingerly this morning, no offence, Kieran. I mean slowly. Should we say slowly for you gingers out there? Because that was a bit gingerist, wasn't it? So yeah, just be careful where you're going, really, if you're coming out in the darkness. Yeah, there is. It is, because it's obviously rough ground. I suppose it's where the crab are, or whelks. I don't know if they're crab pots or whelk pots. I know there's a lot of whelking going on around here, but yeah, hopefully we'll see a decent fish or two. Like I say, we'd like to try and get a bream out here, because it's just something nobody really fishes for in the Thames estuary, and it'd just be safe to say that we've done. But I'll be happy with a nice bass today. I'm going to say £5. I'm not going to be greedy. 60 centimetres. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. So at the moment, guys, it's not going according to plan. We've moved because we was never going to stay in that spot for the whole day. We moved a bit further down, actually, to somewhere I normally fish when I go out my sib, just off Minnis Bay. I've seen it a million times, but it's this constant dogfish. It's like as soon as it hits the bottom, pretty much.
Have you ever seen dogfish before?
Have I ever seen a dogfish before? I've been sitting here trying to ignore my rods, but they're both banging away. There's a dogfish on both of them. We've seen dogfish, and I've had a couple of white, and Kieran's had a couple of white, I think.
We need something that eats dogfish.
Yeah, what eats dogfish? Crabs. No, he was in crab pots. Yeah, we don't really know what to do from here, other than just keep feeding the dogfish. In the tide run, they do put up a fight. I mean, it makes me feel a bit sick saying things like that. Really, to be honest, it's as if I'm like enjoying it. No. Catching loads and loads of dogfish, I think, is like walking past the bathroom as your mum's getting out of the shower. It's disgusting. But sitting here on the boat or being at work.
You work?
Every now and again. Every now and again. Alright, sitting here on the boat or working for Kieran.
Oh.
I'll sit here on his boat instead of being at his garage. Yeah. Well, hopefully one of us catches a bass or a smooth hand or something. Just something to show you. Because at this rate, I might have to just... I might have to record Kieran reeling in the dogfish just to show how much he's enjoying himself. But we'll bring you back. I had to record it because it's not a dogfish.
I think it's a whitey.
It's a double shot, like two at once, because he's an absolute G. Missing an hook though.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah.
Tying another hook then?
Yeah, hold on, let me just make this look really big. Hold
on. Hang on, I don't know if I can get far enough back.
Stop. This would be a lot less if you...
Yeah, no, it's not really working. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it looks massive, mate. It's got to be at least £25.
Yeah, exactly that,
Yeah, that's about how it's going.
30 minutes of playing that one.
Took him all over. We even up to up anger and chase it up tide. Yeah, no, that's definitely a lie. Yeah, we're just sitting here now, guys, pondering, are we going to move? If we're going to move, where we're going to move? Because, to be honest, I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty much the same, unless we do something drastic, and I'm not sure we're up for doing anything drastic today. I think more of it's just more of a chill out day. I mean, I don't know what Kieran's got planned, but yeah. I mean, I did just mention Hive for a place, but that is probably 25-30 miles away from here. Yeah, we're definitely not doing that. Half an hour. So yeah, once we do know what we're doing, we will bring you back and go from there. Kieran could be into something a little... Yeah, I reckon that's bass because he's staying low. He's coming swim right to the boat. The dogs normally come up on the surface, don't they? Got you be a dog now, make me look a right prick. And I don't need to be helped, but you know. Oh, is that a bass and a dab?
It is.
Have you done that? Two different species in the same cast. No, it's showing off. It's no good. Kieran's using 3 hooks. He's cheating.
Oh, and 2 dabs.
2? No way. Trip, you only just put that back out. Oh. No, we're staying here. Told you this was a good mark.
It's not a bad bass either. It's not a keeper, but
it's a start, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Couple of little dabs and a bass.
Fingers underneath. Come on. So still.
Got it? Look at this little dude. Dabs are cool, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a nice little baby.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what we needed to see. We needed to see something other than dogfish. Great news.
Well, they're tiny little dabs.
But they're not dogfish. And I know I keep mentioning dogfish, but it's mad how you didn't see the bite on them dabs though.
No.
Especially with 2 of them going at it. Right, I might reel in and change my bait and get ready for the bass to show up now. Oh, I'll have to go. Guys, I've got to go. I think it's the bass, man. Is it a bass?
Yeah.
This is the 3rd one. I didn't record the last one. And a dab. What is going on? Literally, he dropped that bass and them two dabs back, and then 2 minutes later, he had a bass again, top hook, dab on the bottom, and he's done it again. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's just nice to see them. You got to start using lines as hook lengths, mate, not hair. Pubic hair, all joined together.
Yeah, have you seen my pubic hair?
No, I don't want to either. I reckon it's definitely ginger though. Oh dear. Alright, it's good to see we're seeing a few decent fish. Like I said, we was going to have a little move, guys, but no, saying that, Kieran's had, well, he's had 3 bass now. Oh, I got a bite. That's a definite dogfish. Yeah, I reckon it's a dogfish. But I'm holding out for the big one. He can catch all these little ones. I'm not worried about them. I want the daddy. I want a sizable fish. Not that I'm going to take it home, but I don't know. Are we allowed to take them at this time of year? I'll get confused now. I never know when I can and when I can't. I don't really take fish anyway, but I'm sure Kieran will. Do you want a rag?
Oh, bloody hooks again.
Oh.
But yeah, you can now. So.
Oh, 2 a day, is it? 2 a day. Oh, what is it till when? Probably the end of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's until next year now.
Oh. I change it like the wind, don't they?
I think it's only for a few months over February time, isn't it?
So, yeah, sizable bass for Kieran to take home for his mum. Or for himself.
Loves a bit of bass.
That'll do nicely, I think. We've just got to get one. I say they was all about the same sort of size as what we had last week, weren't they? Yeah. Just under size. There's a few of them. Well, there was a few of them last week. We had quite a few last week, to be fair, eventually. Yeah. Yeah, so we get a bigger one.
So I'm just bringing you back because, well, nothing really, because look, sunshine. We haven't got it. Oh, sorry.
Finally,
Reese has actually got a fish.
after 6 million dogfish, 6 million, finally gonna caught myself a bass. And I reckon that's probably sizable as well. Just about.
He's holding it right out though.
You know, and it's had both hooks. I weren't losing that, so I thought, do I need the net? And I said to Kieran, no, but as I lift it up, I'm probably going to regret it.
Actually, what happened was he said, give it a net. And I said, man up.
Let me get these hooks out.
You're making that look like a professional.
It's got both in it. Yeah, it's got both of them in it.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
You're making it right.
They're good hooks, isn't they? That's what it is. Right, that one's out.
I'm going to roll up if I've got to cut hooks out of you in a minute.
Cut hooks out of me?
Yeah.
Don't look very good, does it?
No.
There we go. There we have it. Mr. Bass. Happy days. Should we give it a measure? Did you want to take any home, Kieran, or not?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah, let's see.
You got it.
Make sure it's big enough first. My lovely inflatable boat fishing measure.
I'll help you out, but it's just far too much fun watching you struggle.
Oh no, I am really. That's because I'm left-handed. Being left-handed is a disability, you know. Come on, mate.
You want to try being ginger?
Ouch! It done me.
Got ya.
Yeah, it did. Look, Mr. Bass, please. I am trying to help you out here.
Trying to eat so I'll measure you, so I'm not
Yeah,
going
trying
to
to help you out. Just trying to measure you so I know if you're big enough to eat. Yeah, he's big enough.
Easily, isn't it? He's going nearly
48 centimetres.
48, there you go.
Well, guys, that is going to be Kieran's dinner for the day. And why not? It might be the best one we get.
Oh, get things out of the way.
Right, in a bit. This is Kieran's second bass of this. The dog's dropped off. Ah, that's all right. I started recording just at the right time then. We won't mention the dog. So Kieran's just caught a bass. That's about the same size as the last one you just put back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Happy days. We definitely seem to be finding a few more bass on this mark than what we have on any of the other marks. The tide has just started flooding, so we're just waiting to be pushed right round, and hopefully, with a decent bit of tide sort of up our arse, it might be all right. We hopefully might start seeing a few better fish.
Run up that bank,
Yeah.
actually, you can start seeing the line after you've done your camera pick that up.
No, it's not. Oh, hold on, it might if I zoom in. Yeah, you see that shiny line there, guys? You can see it actually. That's where we're fishing over. Oh, I'll show you exactly what we're fishing over. I'll show you exactly what. Let me go over to the Garmin's. So you see them? Those banks there, like rocky reefs. Obviously, we drove over those. You can see our line drove over them to get to where we are. And it's an amazing bit of ground, to be fair. But because we didn't know exactly where the tide was going to go, we anchored up. And what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to give it another sort of 20 minutes, half hour, until that tide's really, really pulling. We'll probably reposition ourselves so that the boat is sitting in here in between the two banks to give ourselves the best possible chance. Because here we're sitting just off of it. So yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. But yeah, that's the bit of ground. Looks like fingers. Look, looks like 3 fingers, like that. Talking about 3 fingers, I knew this girl once. Anyway, I will bring you guys back in a bit. I think we found a spot, people. I've got one in the net. Kieran literally just went to take my phone off me to do some recording, and his rod went absolutely mental. I reckon the shoal's just come through. This, no? That one I'll have to wait for a minute. I just want to get your fish in. Yeah, it's another. Do you need the net?
No, it's not as big as yours.
Oh, that's what they all say. Kira's got a nice bass, but I've got a nicer one. Well, I'm going to get him unhooked and get him back. But I just thought I'd show you that one. It's a much better fish, to be fair. Well, I just had that one. As Kieran was reading this one, this was one in there. And then while Kieran was unhooking that one for me, this one went off. So, happy days. I think this one's a bit worse for wear, so this one's going to go in the pot. And this one can go back. This one's sizable. I think this one's going to be touch and go. But happy days, it looks like it's picked up a bit.
Nice work.
Cushy. Right, in a bit. It's gone absolutely manic. It's literally a bass a chuck now. Kieran's just literally took one off that one for me while I grabbed this one because it nearly went overboard. They're not.
That's a nice fish, though.
But this is probably the biggest of the day we've had, isn't it? So
yeah,
far.
I'd say that is 100%.
Sorry, mate. Come here. Let's get sort that out. I mean, yeah, he's bleeding a bit. This one might end up going in the pot, but hang on. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Ouch. Yeah.
Nice fish.
Another nice fish. They've all been absolutely pristine fish. Absolutely pristine, but it is constant. Like, well, Kieran's got one rod out of the water. I've got both rods out of the water now. It's mad, and the only reason that rod's in the water is because he's got a great big prawn on it trying for a smooth out. The bass obviously ain't interested in that.
No, they ain't want to touch it.
So yeah, crazy. Right, guys, we got to crack on in a bit. Live action. I've actually had time to sit down and have a bit of my coke. Is it? Bass though, isn't it? Literally, other than a few bigger ones, we've caught sizable ones, they've all been that sort of size, which is great. So much better than catching dogfish. Honestly, it's literally like someone switching dogfish off and the bass have just turned up. It's crazy. Oh, look at that going through, Kieran. That has got to be fish. Or, I'll tell you what that could be, the seal. Look.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, I have seen one. There is one about. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it could be weed, it could be weed. The thing is, we haven't had no weed on our rigs. Now this part of the coastline, in the next month or so, will be an absolute nightmare with weed. But we ain't seen none float past the day. I haven't had no weed on the rigs. All right, we've had a little bit of may rot, but that's about it. Like not even small bits of tiny bits of weed, you know. But yeah, it's turned out to be a really enjoyable session. I'd like to say this afternoon, but it's not. It's still like the early morning because we've been out since. Well, I left my house this morning at 20 to 2. Yeah. But early start, we'll have an early finish. We'll still get home at a reasonable hour and be able to get dinner and stuff, you know. They might. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, definitely. If anyone is in the local area, sort of southeast, and was thinking about Herne Bay, honestly, is well. What would you pay for it, Kieran? 60 quid, 80 quid, something like that.
It's £65.
Yeah.
For the year, if you're a fishing boat. So as long as that's all you're using for is fishing.
Yeah. So if you're not a twat of a jet skier wanting to just go out and be an asbo, then yeah, it's only 65 quid. But if you're a jet skier, it's probably more.
You have to know proof of your powerboat.
Yeah.
If they ask for VHF or not? Definitely powerboat. Oh, insurance.
Yeah, so they want proof of insurance and your powerboat too, innit?
You apply to the local council. It takes 2 weeks. They send you a key, a little sticker for your boat, and something else. I can't remember now. But yeah, that's it. But for the little card, almost like a license.
Yeah, but for the money, it is definitely well worth because it's such a nice slipway to use. It's very well maintained. It's probably what.
It's expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it works out about 20 quid for a boat trailer.
Jesus. Oh.
But it's nice facilities.
Yeah, and to be fair, if you go out, if you use the boat as much as Kieran wants to, and does, well, he does. He uses it quite a lot. He uses it a lot more than a lot of people I do know that have got boats. The money you'd pay slipways everywhere else. I mean, what's New Haven? Like, New Haven ends up a day costing you about 50 odd quid, doesn't it?
Yeah, it probably does now.
So every time you just go and use a slipway with a bit of parking as well, it's like 50 quid. So 60 quid for the whole year. Use it as many times as you want. If you're out in it every day, every week, and in
It's pros and cons to that, though, just to put it out there for New Haven. Obviously, they launch and retrieve for you.
Yeah.
It's nice, you're not dunking your own car.
yeah, and you've got some better fishing down there.
And there's a lot better fishing down there.
Yeah. But yeah, pros and cons. Either way, it's a really nice slipway to use. Not that we're sponsored or anything, we're just giving you an honest opinion. It's just, yeah, one of them. Almost lost my rod. It's got to be a savage dog, this.
He was too busy looking at himself in the mirror.
Look at it go.
At this point, I might actually get up and get in the net, but to be honest with you,
I don't think it's that
too
big.
comfortable here.
I think it's one of them small hands. I have just had a smooth hand, guys, first one of the day. But I think it's another small smooth hand.
I reckon it's a dogfish. It's keeping quiet. I reckon it's a dogfish.
It's not. It's really not.
Oh, it's a nice bass. I would have liked to have helped you, but since you've had so many bass already, I kind of feel that you don't need any help.
There we have it. Another sizable one. Come here, mate. Gently does it. Stop it. Stop it. So we've got to get this about. I'll sort it out the net in a minute. Stop it.
Slowed up for a little while, didn't it? And all of a sudden it's just broken up again.
Yeah. Stop it.
That's a nice fish, that.
There we are. Can I make it look massive? Does that work?
I want you to bring it down a little bit. That's it. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks, dude.
In she goes.
Mate, they go back so well. It's honestly, what a day we are having. What a day. Unlucky everyone at work, eh?
Unlucky!
Right, guys, that's us back. Day's fishing done. Turned out to be a really, really good day, actually. I thought it was going to be a bit of a disaster at first when we was when it was just constant dogfish, and honestly it was constant. Like as soon as his baits was dropping down, it was constant bang 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 on both rods. But then it turned out to be like that with the bass, so really can't complain. As you can see now, we're back at the slipway. This is our slipway. This is very, very nice. Double gates. You could easily get 2 boats in here. You could easily get 3 or 4 boats in here if people weren't twats about it. You can come up alongside and this little bit, just tie up to it. Like I say, Kieran's got to get his van and bring it down, get it on a trailer. So yeah, again guys, thank you very much for watching. I am filming this the day after the last. I went fishing yesterday and filmed my last video, and I mentioned about my daughter having her charity night. So basically, for those of you that haven't watched the last video, my daughter Lacey's 16 next month on the 12th. She's got lovely long blonde hair, and she's having it all chopped off for charity. Her hair is actually being given to a lady that makes wigs for people with cancer. And it just so happens that my little girl's name is Lacey May, and her hair is going to another little girl called Lacey May. And the lady that is having it is going to turn it into a wig for this other little girl who's unfortunately got cancer. So she's having a 16th birthday party, but it's also going to be like a charity night. She's obviously going to have her hair cut off. We've been given loads of prizes from different companies. Medway Tackle Supplies have given us a voucher, and other people, and loads of other stuff. So we've got a big raffle going, and all the money that is raised from that is going to My Shining Star Children's Charity, which is a children's cancer charity. Obviously for this country. So, sorry, I've just totally lost it then. So, if there is anyone wants to help out, make a donation. There's 18,000 of you on here. The goal is £1,000. She's already got just over 500 quid now at home in a pot that she's raised from doing the vouchers, the raffle tickets. So, like I say, even if 500 people could donate £1, that would make the target. It would be absolutely amazing. Again, if you can't, you can't. I totally understand. I mean, it's just how it is this day and age. But if there are people, I know there are people out there, because people have already mentioned it. This is why I'm mentioning it. If there are people that can and want to, then we massively appreciate it. I will be filming bits of the night, and I'll whack it in some videos at some point. Obviously, it'll still be a fishing video, but there'll be parts of it so you can see how it all went and stuff like that. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention it. Thanks all, and I'll see you on the next one.